Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let's get started. Let's see what we got for today. Just like the forecast we gave yesterday, I just want to go straight to the point today. You can watch the forecast for yesterday, July 25, 2022. I was looking for buys above here. Okay, these particular zones, this zone actually, and this zone that if I were to take any sales, it will be below this gray zone and buys will be above. However, specifically the kind of buys I was looking for was the kind of buy that will break, come for retracement, then I will take going up. However, this buy just broke and continued going. In hindsight, when I look at it from a lower time frame, I saw some retracement, then bullish rally continuation. However, that is not my strategy, and I don't look. I'm not actually looking at changing it anytime soon. You understand? Because looking at it from a kind of, let me say, from the confluence angle, the sellers was on we were on sellers territory both on the 4 hours and 1 hours time frame. We were on the buyers time territory on the daily time frame, which is why we have this big zone here. Okay. Now this zone indicated that I would only take sales below this zone, but I'll be looking for buys if we breach bullishly breach here, which is counter trend buys. Sweet buys to occur above this zone. And again, look at where price started reacting from this zone. Okay, so this is a particular range where from here to here was a sweet clean traffic, and as you can see, sweet clean traffic, but it did not give me the structure I wanted in order to take more buys. Neither was the sales playing out in any way. So for GJ, looking at it in hindsight, there was nothing I could do. I don't want to just place buy pending order here for buys and anticipation that it will continue going up because this time it worked, but I've looked at it from other times and I needed to see some sort of retracement before I continue the buyer's impulse or momentum or territory. So I didn't really see what I wanted on GJ yesterday. Okay, but for today, I'm seeing something beautiful. Okay, though I don't take action, if not, I'd have taken buys in the break of the high here, stop loss below, let's say this, or here to be conservative, then anticipate it to pump. But at the moment, let's see what price is going to do. I'll be looking for buys like we said. So yesterday's play is still in play. Yesterday's forecast is still in play, where sweet buys would occur above here. Okay. For this particular buys now, I'm not anticipating any retracement. If it breaches this level, I'll be looking for further pump. So there's no sort of retracement I'm anticipating. All I'm looking at is for buyers to come. So when we will get a bullish breach, okay, above here, let's say this candle does what it does, um, then pumps, even if it breaks this high, I'm just keeping it high here. Even from here to here, there is a tiny difference. That's why I say let me keep it on the safe side. I like being extra conservative with my entry and the stop loss. In fact, everything about the strategy is conservative, which is why the win rate is very high. Okay. So I'm looking at if we get a bullish breach above here. So this is exactly what I'm looking at. Something of this nature. Okay. For the stop loss, let's say somewhere here. I don't know how deep this retracement will be. Then take profit will be here. So like I said, I don't know how deep this retracement will be. So let's see how this deep retracement will be. Then we'll know if we're going to change it. So buys above here, sells if we get a bearish breach retracement. Okay, then first to retest this low, then to dip again to this point. Okay, this is what I'm looking at for sales. So this is scenario 1A to give us deep retracement, scenario 1B to just drop, shallow retracement and keep dropping. So it's still in confluence with scenario 1B. Then scenario 2, okay, if we break this high. So this is exactly what I'm looking at on GJ. Okay, let's see what we got on gold. For gold, just like we said yesterday, let me see if it held in that range. Okay, you see the range I was talking about, here to just call it a day of rest. Okay, I was not going to take buys if we broke the high, like I said. Neither was I going to take sales. Oh yeah, I was looking at taking sales if we get an impressive bearish breach of this zone, but not for the buys, because on the daily time frame we're in seller's territory. On the 4 hours and on the 1 hour time frame, we were in one buyer's territory. In hindsight, there's a potential buys that could have occurred here. Okay, occurred here to just take one arrow for the day. In hindsight, but yesterday I didn't want to just be crazy about it. Okay, I didn't want to just be crazy. I like my team and I. We like going going conservative because you build capital by conserving first, then add on it, not by trying to add on it before thinking of conserving. I know it makes a lot of difference getting it with that mindset. So looking at gold, I'll be looking at taking sales. If we get an impulsive sell, break of this low, because you can see the structure is printing some sweet bearish market structure at the moment on this 1 hour time frame. However, it's still hanging on the 4 hours territory, which is buys. So if we get a bearish breach, scenario one, I anticipate it to dip further. In fact, it's going to even dip below this. When it dips now, all of here will just be clean traffic. Okay, all of this will be clean traffic. Then for buys, you see if we get a bullish breach, come for retest, then go up. This will be scenario two. Okay, so this is just what I'm looking at the moment. This is it. Forget this zone at the moment. This zone, yeah, might influence, it might react, but this is a stronger zone. This is a stronger zone. So let's see how the gold plays out. Okay, let's see how gold plays out. So this is what I'm looking at on gold. The last but not the least is Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to give us. Whoa, Bitcoin dipped further, and just like we anticipated. But before we continue, if you know this is your first time here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification afterwards, comment and like, comment what you like to see. You can see the subscribe button down here and the notification button by the side, just like a bell. It's actually a bell. Okay, okay. With that being said, let's go ahead. If you watch yesterday's forecast to get a deeper explanation of Bitcoin, yen, Japanese yen, and GJ as in Great British Pound, Japanese yen, and gold. I was looking at a sweet zone here to take sales yesterday because we are already in seller's territory. Price came for retracement or retest, and kaboom, it dipped. Right now, price is in a stronger zone. The zone here was the 4-hour zone. Now it's on the daily zone. So let's see how it's going to react. The way it's reacting now is even better than the way it reacted here. Here you see that the sales were stronger compared to the indication from the buyers. Here you see this long bottom wick indicating that the sellers were weak as soon as price entered the zone. So let's see what's going to happen. I'll be looking for further sales. If we breach this bearishly, come for retest, then dip further. If not, I'll be looking for buys above here. Okay, buys above here. So this will be scenario 2 and this will be scenario 1. It's as simple as that. With the way price has printed, I would confidently say that this structure now is no longer valid. Okay, it's no longer valid. We got to keep it here. That structure has been violated or invalidated. So let's see what is going to happen today. So this is just what I'm looking at. Okay, buys above here, sells below here. So like I said, if you got any question, feel free to put in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification button so you'll be notified as soon as Bon Appetit is ready. Okay, that is all for now. Bye for now. Peace.